And I thought I was gonna get her brother, but when I saw her eyes, that's when I saw the woman over the internet. And I was like, she's like a little old woman, ouch, that you wanna have tea with, that like you come inside and they tell you everything's gonna be okay. And I definitely was, I mean, you could tell, I was like dead set on getting a boy that was brown and naming him Appa, but when I saw her, I was like, have to have this one. It's like when we say that like souls like recognize each other, but people don't understand why.
Hi, I'm Em.
And I'm Liv, and we're your Meta PsycKicks. Guess what, guys?
Liv bought a house.
I got a puppy. Look how cute she is.
So today we're doing a pet reading on Liv's new puppy.
Yes, her name is Thennil. Ignore the slinky cat in the background. That's Sniffles. We're not talking to her today. So this is Thennil. We got her last week, so we've had her for 7 days.
She's like, there's so many people, it's so fun.
She is a 10-week-old Newfoundland puppy, and she weighs about 30 pounds right now. And
Oh, 2 more pounds?
Yeah. She's gotten bigger since the last time we weighed her. So she's about 30 pounds, and her parents were 110 and 120 pounds, so she'll be somewhere around there. But I've waited so long for her because Newfoundlands are my favorite. I love swimming. She loves swimming. I had a past life as a mermaid, so maybe I'll dress her up as a mermaid and we'll go swimming.
What does she think about her house? What does she think about the other puppies? What does she think about her mom? Like things that you wouldn't know about her from the last 2 days of you having her.
Okay, ask me questions. And then I'll ask.
Why did you pick her?
Oh, I feel like she was reincarnated into a dog for a purpose.
What do you mean?
Well, see, like, I had a dog before, her name was Tasha. I feel like Tasha was a human soul at one point and then was supposed to be a dog. I feel like Thennil was a human soul at one point and now she wants to be a dog because she's supposed to learn certain things, and it's gonna happen with my life. I'm serious. People are gonna be really upset about that. They're gonna be like, humans can't be dog souls, but I'm telling you, if you want to watch our first or second video with the person that was reincarnated into a dog, but for a karmic reason, I feel like her soul decided to be a dog because they wanted to. It's important for her.
Who brought you to the dog? Is there a woman standing behind you?
That's her old soul.
Really?
I think
because they're
is.
saying like I picked like this connection between you and her.
I felt like there was an old woman. Remember I told
Yeah.
you she was an old woman soul? It's because I saw an old woman. And I feel like that's her soul or someone that's connected to her soul somehow. That's one of the biggest reasons I picked her. But I'm glad you see the woman too, right?
Yeah.
And she's like older. She wears like a long dress and it's like a light green and like it has she has like the apron on that's like a tan color.
Yeah, because when you were talking about that, she was like, I brought the puppy to you. But I don't know who she is, so that's why I was asking you.
That's why
I was like, do you know her?
I think it's her old soul.
We'll talk to her. Why does she bring this puppy to you?
I think she's really important to the family because Bradley and I are building a life and a family with this house. So I feel like she's supposed to be a part of our family, honestly and truly, because I've waited so long for a dog. Like, so long, it's ridiculous. And I never thought that I'd get to have another Newfoundland puppy. And I'm just so over the moon about her, even though she's sassy. Are you sassy?
Even though she's a Virgo.
Because I feel like having a life as a dog isn't a bad thing. You learn different things. You learn unconditional love. Love for a family. In a different way than if you were a human, I would think.
Yeah, because don't you see a lot in your readings that people, like family member souls, will bring animals to people?
Yeah, I don't think the woman that's associated with her is necessarily
A family member of yours?
No, but I think she's supposed to be associated with me. So we talk about reincarnation a lot and how it's the same soul, but it's also different souls. So like I can talk to Emily's past lives and I've talked to a couple other people's past lives, and it is the same soul, but it's also a different soul. So I think the best representation is when you watch our past life video where Em does the avatar thing, where you see all the people behind. So even though it's the same soul, you're still your own individual soul during that life. So the woman that Em and I are seeing is one soul, but now Thennil has another soul. So, you know?
And what is the woman's life prior? Because she's telling me that that's the reason why she is with you.
I think she worked really hard. I feel like she lived... She's showing me that she worked a lot with her hands. I feel like she lived on like a farm or something where there was green hills, and she's showing me like farming and cooking. Family is really important, so she's sending Thennil to me. Maybe it's because she had a family too, and family was important to her, and she like understands she wants to be a part of a family, but in a different way now.
She's telling me that she's gonna show you what love is.
That would make sense.
Okay, so then what did she think of her family before you?
Yeah, so I think well, it's really cute because when we got there was only one other puppy left, and it was her brother. And one of the other reasons I liked her was her brother seemed less confident than she is, and she still has confidence issues because she's a baby, but she kept going over to her brother and sitting next to him and then looking at us and him like, oh, it's okay, like it's nothing to be scared of. And everyone else was like, oh, she's hiding behind her brother. And I'm thinking, she's not hiding behind her brother, she's telling him that it's okay, because I could hear it. She did tell me that she was in a barn because somebody asked me, oh, was she like in the house or was she like out in a barn? So I think she was out in a barn with her mom, because I can like smell the sawdust and I can feel it. I feel like they were in like a longer pen, not like a square one like this, but like a long one, almost like rectangular. So she was in a barn. I feel like she gets annoyed with people easily or other creatures, because she's telling me that one of her other siblings like was really obnoxious, like complained all the time. And she's like, God, stop it. I feel like she has more of a go-lucky attitude, even if she's being like this. She's not like, What are you doing?
I'm eating this. It's because she's a Virgo. She just gotta be right.
Yeah, I feel like, and it was a female, because I can hear that
people shouldn't complain about things because you should just solve your problems. God.
Exactly.
Virgo.
Yeah. So she's telling me one of her siblings was really whiny about things, and she's like, can you just not? It's not a big deal. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
And I get that vibe from her a lot.
That is a Virgo thing. Did the woman choose her name?
Yes.
That's what I was hearing.
I heard that too, but I didn't think it was important.
Yeah, no. What's her name? How did you find it? Because she made you find it.
Her name is Thennil, Thennil, and people always think I'm saying fennel, like fennel seeds. So I have never read Lord of the Rings. I tried to read The Hobbit, but I couldn't get past Bilbo Baggins because I was like 14 and had a child mind. I still do. I'm gonna laugh. But I like to read fan fiction on the internet because for a long time I was a receptionist and I didn't have anything else to do when I wasn't doing homework in college. So I was reading a Lord of the Rings fan fiction, and there was this one character. I don't know if they're actually real from the Lord of the Rings or if someone made this up, but the main character that I liked was a redheaded elf, and her name's Thennil. And it's supposed to mean like sword and shield or something like that, or morning star. I don't think it's morning star. I think that was her sister. I think it's sword and shield because she's supposed to be the protector of people. So for Lord of the Rings, for like elves and stuff, when you're a woman elf, you're supposed to like stay home and learn how to like knit and stuff and like have kids. And instead of that, this character, Thennil, who had long red hair and was an elf, she decided to become a ranger elf like her brothers. So she traveled around everywhere of Middle Earth to help humans. And since elves live forever and can't die unless they're killed or they die of like a broken heart or something, she would go around and help all of these human villages. But she would help human villages, and then once they were fine, they would move on and go to the next one and help other people. Oh, she's telling me.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering when you were gonna get that. Because I'm like trying to look it up while filming, but it's hard. But she's like, there's a reason my name is that.
So, what are you doing? Stay here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. So she would go around and help all of these human villages, but since elves live forever, once the human village was fine and everyone was doing okay, she'd leave. But then like 500 years later, which is like 5 years in elf years, she would return to the village to help them and see how they were doing. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, my like great-great-great-great-grandfather knew you. We thought you were a legend. And she's like, no, small tiny human, I'm actually real. And I like birthed your great-great-great-great-grandfather and knew his mom. We were tight. I like taught her how to knit. And it was really cool. So Thennil's supposed to help our family and be a super, super cool creature. So that's why I wanted to name her Thennil, even though people don't understand it. They're like, why don't you just name her Chloe? And I'm like, because she's not a Chloe, she's a Thennil.
Which is why she named it Thennil, because
this is what this woman's soul
what the
does.
woman wanted her to name. The woman made you find that so that you would name your dog that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Family's important, and she helps people. She's like souls are forever, just like elves. You can go into different lives and help people.
She's not associated with the house, she's associated with Thennil.
I feel like it's someone who looks over her.
Yeah.
Like follows her, watches her. And what I can't figure out is if this person
More cat food.
Okay.
We already talked to her. We just wanted to see if you could.
Either she did something in a past life. Does she do stairs now?
Yes, she does. You have to be careful though.
Either she did something in a past life and now she's a dog because of it. Or this person was a dog in a past life and now they're following her but in a form that you can see.
Mm-hmm. We think it is her past life.
Whatever happened in her past life was bad. She wasn't treated correctly. Mm-hmm. It was better for her to come back in this life now. I don't think she was a person in her past life though. I think that this person is coming to you as that just so that you can associate better.
I think it was her.
Yeah. She's here now as a dog so she can be loved better. She wasn't loved appropriately. It's got a little bit, I don't want to say tragic, that's a big, really nasty word. But I just feel like whatever her past life was before, and I feel like this woman is watching her. I mean, if you think it's her past life, that's fine, but I feel like she's watching over her.
Mm-hmm. I feel like for one way or another, she sent her here.
I do feel this way. I do feel like, now that we're talking about it, that the reason, is she okay going now? I do feel like whoever this person is, this entity, this energy, made that brown puppy sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're supposed to get her. Yeah, I saw the woman in the picture.
Like just kind of like, it just sounds asinine, but I don't want to say cast a spell, but just kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the movie The Wizard of Oz?
The Lizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz, when she made them all sleep in the poppy field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puppies. Puppies will put them to sleep.
Like made him sleep. I knew you were gonna get her. I showed Joe.
I did too.
I showed Joe the pictures online. He goes, "Well, I said she needs to get this black puppy with a white chest." Well, she doesn't want that. Don't make her do something. I said, you can't make Livy do something she doesn't want to do.
We have been teasing deities for the last 3 weeks. Are you guys excited? We're also gonna do a house reading on Liv's new house, so you guys can see how that is. But if you guys are interested, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one.
We all met us at Pigs. If you like pet readings, we do those too. And tarot readings.
If you want a pet reading, like Liv gave to her dog, go to our website and it will be there. Also, it'll be in the description.
It'll also be way better.
Yeah, because she's not reading an animal she owns. Where is she? Is she in this thing?
Yeah, she's in her hidey hut. You want me to open it? She'll look really upset.
Just give us a good peek.
Ta-da!
Oh, what a cute one.
Yeah. She's a good creature. We got her because we couldn't get a other animal when we lived in an apartment with Sniffles, so I figured I'd get Trico Vision.
Trico Vision?
Yeah, Sniffles likes to play with Trico. And by that,
TV.
it's through, Trico Vision.
Okay, hurry up. The main camera's gonna die. Talk to her.
Oh. Her calcium smells funny. She likes when Sniffles actually plays with her. She will actually come out to interact with Sniffles. And I think that's